Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Assembly Bethesda On Air. I am your host, Hayne Fogarty, and I am glad you are here with me today. We are diving into a topic that hits close to home for so many. My cup overflows with tears, transforming a cup of sorrow into one that overflows with mercy. It sounds poetic, doesn't it? But it is super practical for daily life. Let us chat casually about what this really means. Life throws stuff at us that fills our cups with sorrow. Tears come from all kinds of places: the everyday struggles, the big disappointments, the quiet aches that linger. But here's the good news. That cup does not have to stay filled with pain. Mercy can step in and change everything. Mercy is that kindness that shows up when you least expect it and does not ask for anything in return. When your cup is brimming with tears, mercy makes room. It heals and refreshes. It turns the sorrow into a story of hope that you can share.
We all have those seasons where it feels like the tears just keep coming. Work is stressful, relationships get complicated, health stuff pops up, or the world news weighs heavy. In those times, it is easy to think, this is it. The cup is full and overflowing with the bad stuff. But what if I told you that mercy has a way of surprising us? It takes what is bitter and makes it sweet. It expands our hearts so that instead of spilling negativity, we spill compassion. Think about how this plays out. You face a setback, and instead of shutting down, you open up to help from others. That is mercy flowing. You mess up, and instead of hiding, you accept forgiveness and try again. Mercy at work. The transformation happens gradually as we choose to lean on grace rather than our own strength. This is not about ignoring the sorrow, by the way. Feel it. Sit with the tears. They have a purpose. They soften us and prepare us for the mercy that follows.
Once mercy fills the cup, you start noticing changes, subtle but powerful. You are quicker to listen, slower to judge, and more ready to encourage. Your words carry hope, and your actions show care. Let us spend some time unpacking this idea further, because mercy is active, you know. It is not just a feeling. It is doing something kind when it is hard. It is forgiving when you have every right to stay mad. It is showing up for someone else, even when your own cup feels full. When you let mercy transform your sorrow, the overflow touches everyone around you. In tough conversations, mercy helps you speak truth with love. In moments of failure, it reminds you that you are not defined by your worst day. In times of waiting, it gives patience and peace. That cup of sorrow truly becomes a testimony of how far mercy can reach.
We can keep exploring this for a while. Picture daily routines where this applies. Morning coffee with a quiet moment to release the tears from yesterday and invite mercy for today. Interactions at the store or with neighbors where smile or kind word carries the overflow. Even in bigger life decisions, mercy guides toward choices that build up instead of tear down. The beauty is that this transformation is available to anyone. You do not need a perfect track record. You just need a willingness to let mercy work. It meets you right where the tears are flowing and starts the change. Over time, the cup that once held only sorrow now overflows with mercy that refreshes souls. This isn't just personal either. Mercy builds community. When people see someone handling pain with grace, it inspires them.
It creates spaces where honesty about struggles is met with support. No one has to carry a full cup of tears alone. Mercy shared multiplies, and the overflow becomes a river of good. We could talk for hours about the practical steps. Pause when the sorrow hits. Breathe and ask for help. Look for small ways to show mercy to yourself and others. Celebrate the little victories when the tears turn to thankfulness. Keep at it and watch the transformation unfold. This theme runs deep and touches every part of life, from personal growth to how we treat strangers. Mercy makes the difference. It turns what looks like weakness into real strength, not by erasing the pain, but by redeeming it.
The cup overflows in new ways, with joy, purpose, and love.
Let us go a little deeper into what the cup of sorrow feels like on a regular day. It might be that heavy weight after a long week where nothing went right. The tears might come from feeling overlooked or from carrying worries about tomorrow. But mercy steps in like a fresh breeze. It does not rush you, it just starts to shift things slowly. You might notice you laugh a little easier, or you reach out to check on a friend. Those small shifts add up. Now think about mercy in action during conflicts. Instead of pouring out frustration, you pause and offer understanding. That choice empties some of the sorrow and makes space for kindness to flow back in. It works in families, at jobs, in friendships, everywhere really. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Your cup starts to overflow with good stuff that blesses others without you even trying hard.
Another angle on this is how mercy helps with self-talk. When sorrow fills the cup, it is easy to be hard on yourself, isn't it? Mercy flips that. It speaks gently and reminds you that mistakes are part of being human. It encourages you to get back up and try again with fresh hope. This gentle approach changes how you move through the day. You carry less weight and share more light. Let us keep rolling with this idea because it is so full of encouragement. Imagine the cup as something ordinary, like your favorite mug that has been through a lot. It has chips and cracks from use, but it still holds what you need. Sorrow fills it up sometimes, but mercy repairs and refills it better than before. You wake up, and instead of dreading the day, you find little reasons to be thankful. That is the overflow starting. In times of uncertainty, mercy brings calm. You do not have all the answers, but you know kindness is a good guide. So you choose patience with yourself and with the people around you. Slowly, the tears that once overwhelmed become part of a bigger picture, where mercy wins. We can talk about this in the context of long-term challenges, too. When sorrow sticks around for months or years, it feels like the cup will never change. But mercy is patient. It works in the background. One day you realize you are responding differently. You are more compassionate, more resilient, more ready to give what you have received. The transformation is real, and it sticks. Let us look at how this overflow affects your outlook. A cup full of mercy means you see possibilities where you once saw only problems. You notice beauty in simple things. You become someone who lifts others, even on hard days. That is powerful stuff. It is casual and everyday, but it makes a huge difference over time. Keep going with me here. Mercy also helps when you feel stuck. The sorrow might make everything feel heavy, but mercy lightens the load bit by bit. You start to let go of things that weigh you down. You forgive quicker. You hope more freely. The cup that overflowed with tears now overflows with freedom and peace. Another practical piece is gratitude mixed with mercy. Even in the middle of tears, you can find one small thing to be grateful for. Mercy grows from there. It multiplies the good and shrinks the hold of the bad. Before long, your days have more balance and your heart has more room. We could explore this from morning to night. Start the day by acknowledging any sorrow and inviting mercy in. Throughout the day, choose kind responses. End the day by reflecting on where mercy showed up. This rhythm builds a life where transformation happens naturally. The overflow is not just for you. It spills over to family, friends, co-workers, and even strangers. A kind word here, a listening ear there, all come from that transformed cup. People feel it. They sense the difference, and it draws them toward the same mercy. Let us keep unpacking, because there is so much here. Mercy handles anger well. When sorrow stirs up frustration, mercy cools it down and helps you respond with wisdom. It handles fear by bringing courage wrapped in gentleness. It handles doubt by reminding you of past times when things turned around. In creative moments or quiet times, mercy inspires new ideas and fresh perspectives.
The cup that was once only sorrow now fuels positive change. You might help in your neighborhood or encourage someone online. The overflow keeps going. Think about rest and mercy. When you are worn out from carrying tears, mercy invites you to rest and be refilled. It's okay to pause. It's okay to receive. That receiving makes the giving even stronger later. We can continue this conversation style for a good while because the topic is rich. Every area of life benefits when mercy transforms sorrow. Work becomes more meaningful. Relationships grow deeper. Inner peace settles in. Hope rises up.
Even on the toughest days when the cup feels extra full, mercy is there. It does not demand perfection. It just asks you to open up a little and let it work. The results build over time into a life that overflows in beautiful ways. Let us circle back to the beginning. Life fills the cup with tears sometimes. That is real. But the transformation into mercy overflow is just as real. It is available every single day. You can start right now in whatever situation you face. Choose one small merciful action and watch it grow. As we wrap up this deep dive, remember that the cup of sorrow is never the end. Mercy rewrites the story. It turns pain into purpose and tears into testimony. Your life can overflow with goodness that touches many. Keep leaning into this truth. Share it with others. Live it out in small and big ways. The world needs more people whose cups overflow with mercy. You can be one of them. Thank you for joining me today. As always, it is a pleasure to spend this time with you. God bless, and until next time, courage. Thank you again. If you like what I do here, head on over to www.assemblybethesda.com.